What's up guys, this is Void of Just Gaming, your channel for fresh Arena Valor content, and I just realized that the only video that I've got on KEERA, which has been named IFA before, is something that you only can watch if you know German quite well or if you can cope with subtitles that might just sound a little bit confusing because as I'm using a lot of slangs and dialects, the YouTube translation isn't that close to the original meaning of what I'm trying to say. So here is the video for everyone out there who is able to understand English. I just wanted to present you the current meta. It is, I think it's even including the bug fixes that are happening on the late period of May. Today we have the 23rd, just for you guys so that you know when I recorded the video. So we are at the very end of May and therefore everything should be included, and that should give you a good hint how strong KEERA is at the moment, because with the latest hotfix she has been kind of nerfed at least a little bit because she was really strong, and spoiler, she still is super strong. I've played the video, it went smooth as hell, and I can just say that you should try it. Like, if you want to play a really nice jungler, super mobile, with a lot of heavies damage that you can deal, KEERA is your insane psychopath to go with. And without further ado, I think we should watch the video and I should show you some gameplay. Last but not least, if you haven't subscribed, do it now. Subscribe to this channel, it's very good. And if you like the video, a like would highly be appreciated. Alright guys, let's enjoy the video together. Welcome to my armory. As you can see, this is pretty much the beginning of a stable mage build. For the guys who don't know, KEERA, she is a melee mage, so she deals damage by hitting enemies with her bare hands. But most of her abilities do have some range or do have some dash ability built in. So you've got some nice gap clothers, and the ultimate is pretty insane because you can basically just run through everything that stands around. It doesn't matter if it's brushes, if it's walls, or if it's like solid rock pieces. She is super mobile and super fast. Therefore, without going too much into detail, you've got Lokis. That's like the mage item. There is nothing that you should pick otherwise. I've taken Gilded Griefs for the additional crowd control reduction. The diadem is pretty much the staple. Like, if you don't take it, I don't know what's going on. I've taken the Spooky Mask just because I want to decide within the game which armor penetration or magic penetration item I want to use. I've got the Zweihände here because it's actually quite nice. Normal attack hits increase the attack speed. That's good because you will use normal attacks all the time. You are in melee, and normal attacks gain additional magic damage equal to 20% of the hero's ability power. That's like your thing. Like, this is something that you should use. And I've taken this orb here, the Arctic orb, which is actually quite funny. So that you have a double cancelling effect. Negative effect. I don't know what I wanted to say. Okay, here we go with the Arcana. Like, that was the build. Arcana is pretty subtle, like nothing special about this. 10 times Violate, more damage, more Pierce. Devour, more damage. Some Lifesteal, and Hex, more damage, and you will get some cooldown speed reduction, which is something that you should always use in your favor because it just means that you can spam abilities. Whole enchantment build is tweaked around getting the maximum damage in the face of the enemy. We've got Raging Inferno, more damage. We've got Deadly Claw, even more damage. And we've got Curse of the Death. If you hit something, you deal more damage. Wow, that seems like something that we are onto. Using Mark of the Frost because everything else is shite in here, like reduce cooldown, passive, whatever. This is really good and I will make good use of it in the video. And we've got Gunslinger in here for more damage. Whoa, that's crazy. Okay, gameplay. Gameplay says more than builds. Okay, we want to go for the blue buff here Blue buff is the first thing that you should take if you are the mage. I'm gonna spam a lot of her abilities. Actually, her wave clear or her jungle clear is insane. Like the second ability deals damage in this kind of circle that you draw on the floor, and everything that walks in there gets magic damage, and it's pretty heavy. Like the damage that you apply to it is pretty heavy, and you should always make good use of it. As you can see, our normal attacks don't deal that much. Basically, your damage comes from all the abilities that you have. So I want to stack up my second first. Here you go. Like, okay, my health bar was overlapping the health bar of the minion. Oh my god! I just realized that I like my melee range is even worse than I thought. Okay, look at this. Bam, bam, bam. All the abilities stack nicely together. And fun fact is, I'm up against another Aoife here, so KEERA, oh my god, why did they change the name? And he is almost dead. Like, good work from Flash here. I was a little bit surprised that the Flash was working so well against Toulon. Like, Toulon is super mobile, Flash is super mobile as well, but basically the whole combo from Flash comes from running in, using his first ability, and then he will use his fist attacks, and then afterwards he's gonna get out there by using his first ability again. So it's kind of easy to dodge it, especially if you're Toulon. But I don't know what happened, like it worked quite well. Okay, so here we go. Thane is already dead. That was actually quite funny, because my first ability was cancelled or kind of stopped by the first ability of Thane. He was just kind of shoving me around. And then right after I was doing that, my clone or my shadow was standing still behind the river. And then it just rushed right into him and dealt a lot of damage. And while I'm doing this video, I wonder if the first ability does even more damage than the second one. I just have this impression. Like in the video, I thought that I should go with my second ability first because it's kind of doing more damage. But that needs to be tested. Not sure about this. I don't know what she does there. That was like one of the craziest ults that I've seen so far in this game. But it doesn't matter. Like, we do have the first Abyssal Dragon secured. Thane is working quite well against the Omen so far. Like, the problem is Omen is like a beast one-on-one. And Thane doesn't have like heavy damage output, at least if you build him stable and you want to go with all this nice tanking ability that he has. So I think Thane is kind of a bummer on the solo lane, because you just, like, if you are using, oh my god, he just used everything here. If you're building Thane on the very capabilities of tankiness that he has, he's kind of lacking damage. And if you're building him damage-wise, his whole tanking ability is not that good anymore. And the tanking ability is the stuff that's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be in your favor. So I'm not entirely sold on this. There we go. Defeated, and I'm pressing. That was actually like one of the single times that I'm using my abilities to the extent where they're actually helpful. Here we go. Like it does a lot of damage. Huh. So for you guys to know, this is probably my third KEERA match ever on a normal map. I think I played her 1 or 2 times on the 3v3 map, but this is, I've played her, I've bought her, or I got her in the stream for the first time, and since then I think I haven't played her yet. So this might be my second or my third game. Just to let you know, I can do things. And it's gonna be quite, like the whole system and the whole setting will actually be quite nice. I will be rewarded for the approach that I'm kind of doing here. Okay, so we freed up the wave, but then our wave is running straight into Omen, so I was hoping that we can push them into the tower, but unfortunately that did not happen. I might just use my ult a little bit more. He just plopped. I don't know what that was. Like, kind of looks AFK-ish. So I'm about to do the Abyssal Dragon, and you can see how much levels you get from just like getting abilities all in, and that's kind of, yeah, I don't know what I was doing here. Like I thought that we can take them on, but then, yeah, we could. Oh, I thought I would die here in this very scene. Okay, never mind. Never mind. So I'm level 9 right now, and their KEERA should have hit level 8 soonish. So that just means that I'm a little bit ahead. Need to be super careful right now. I'm eating a shot right into the face, and now, yeah, that was like super stupid. The good thing is, I had the buffs, so. Oh no, I didn't have any buffs. So okay, no buffs. Otherwise, that would have been a buff recycling to get the buffs to Caphony. At least that would make sense. But the good message here is that I did not trade buffs with Tulin. But yeah, that death. What was that? Like that was so ridiculously stupid that. 2,300 damage. 2,300 damage. Is that for real? 2,000. Okay. It seems that this attack does more damage than anything else. 500. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's really good. Like the damage output is crazy. I mean, she's one of the best junglers at the moment in the current meta. Like. As she's mobile, like you can see that there is some kind of strategy all behind that. So we've got, on the one hand, we've got like crazy mobile heroes. So we've got one of the best junglers should be Elandor at the moment. So we've got Elandor. Keep an eye on KEERA. Like shut the fuck up. I hate this stupid ping. Like dude, I'm on something. Like I'm doing something actually. Like I'm doing things to make things happen. So don't waste my time. We've got Diadem right now. That's gonna give us a little power spike, a little nice power spike, because we're now dealing actually more damage, and that's based on the calculation. And look at that. Like that's how crazy she is using all her range. Defeat. Like it's just, her playstyle is so smooth. Like that's something that I really appreciate when playing something. People watching my channel will know what I'm talking about. Like I like mobile and smooth heroes who are able to deal a lot of damage. Like let me look it up. Like we've got the tier list from Doiser says news. So Doiser ranks every single jungle hero who is crazy in Doiser's opinion is a mobile hero. So we've got Elandor, we've got the Kriknak, we've got KEERA, we've got Enzo, and we've got Quillen again. I mean, all of these guys are insanely mobile, and they're able to deal a ton of damage in the blink of an eye. So that's, of course, something that's super crazy. I wonder why Pain is not ranked in the S tier. And the rest of the junglers is mobile as well, but these junglers are more mobile than others. So we've got Lindis, for example. Lindis is super mobile if she is entering brushes, but that's a little bit of a problem if you play Lindis, because she always needs the environment. KEERA basically just says like, get lost, eat my stuff, report my temp. Yeah, there we go. Unfortunate. Like the KEERA was worse than I was, so that's gonna tell you something. Like if she had been better, I don't know if the outcome would have been the same. There we go. I can't do shit against that. Like it was actually quite nice, because I was close on killing the Taloners. Really nice push here. They got them with the ult, and now Caphony can just farm them up. Caphony, hello. I don't know what she does there. Okay, defeat her. Like the Baldom should not be the case. That should have been Caphony's kill. Well, never mind. Oh yeah, he tried to dash through the wall. That doesn't work. So the game looks pretty much pretty much over. I don't know what other things to tell. Like we're pushing really good. Like that's something that I can of course highlight in this match. Like if you see or if you check out the capabilities of us, like we have pushed at least 1 tower, 2 towers are close on being broken down. Versus the enemy haven't pushed no tower at all. Super sad. And that's gonna win you games, guys. That's like the most important thing. Like you're not winning on kills. Like of course, yes, it's a 28, but it's not something that's gonna win you the game. Like if the late game appears and kills and gold are not that important anymore, it's all about objectives and it's all about getting something in. And you will see that I tanked quite some damage in the end result. Worked quite well. The game was quite smooth. There's nothing else that I can tell. 7 kills, 2 deaths, and 10 assists is actually something that I can work with quite nicely. And yeah, that was the game. Like I think she's pretty strong still. Like as I said, she's super mobile, and you saw how much damage she's able to just put into someone. Flash is actually really nice with 33% of the damage. Here we go. Dum da dum. Thumbs up for everyone. The game was really smooth. And here we go. 12.3 quick buy. You saw the build, and I've got 73.9 participation while taking more damage than our tanks. Alright guys, thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the day.